Hello everybody, this is Personal Finance for Us. Today's video is just going to be a quick one. It's going to be getting into a little bit more detail about baby step number 1. It is fairly self-explanatory, but I just want to give a little bit more detail on why it's so important. So baby step number 1 is getting that starter emergency savings fund into play. As I mentioned in the overview video, this is kind of your hedge to keep you from having to go back into debt when things happen. That $1,000, most little things, niggling things you run into are probably going to be maybe $1,000 or less. So, I mean, if you can and you want to have a little bit more than that, that's fine. If you look at what's going in and coming out and your margins are really tight and you can only get together $500, that's okay too. But the important thing is that for just when those blips come up, something goes wrong with the car, because something always seems to go wrong with the car right at that crucial moment when bills are due, right? You have a little bit of a cushion there. A lot of people try to tackle their debts without like skipping this step, like, okay, I'm just going to go pay off my credit card. Well, if you don't pad yourself and you don't set cash aside and something happens, you're just going to go ahead and hand over that credit card. You're going to get frustrated because you're going to feel like I'm never going to get out of debt because things keep happening. That's why you got to keep that cash on hand. So Murphy's Law happens. You end up having to use your $500 or $1,000 starter emergency fund. Now what happens? Well, you stop your snowball. You get that savings fund back up to your $1,000. And then you get back on to your debt snowball. So again, you're not running into the same problem, but that's going to be your major basic foundation, and you want to get to that as quickly as possible. Ideally, you want to get to that $1,000 in the very first month you decide that you're going to follow these baby steps. All right, so go through your house. What do you have that's of value that you can turn around and sell? I can sell. If it ain't bolted down, it can go. Exercise equipment, tools, all kinds of things. We have all sorts of things sitting around the house that we can put on Letgo or Craigslist or something like that and get some extra money in our hands. Now is a wonderful time to have a mobile phone and a reliable vehicle. You can deliver everything from people to food right now and just an app and be set up in a few days. So you don't even have to go into your local pizzeria and see if they deliver and see if they need a delivery driver. You can literally just get on Postmates or get on Uber Eats or one of these apps, and you can, after your day job, you can go and in the evening and deliver people pizza and Chinese food every evening. So that's pretty great. That's never been an option before. So you definitely want to really get the fire in your belly. Really want to get that $1,000 in place ASAP. Don't give anything bad an opportunity to even happen before you start your snowball. So that's it. That's baby step number 1. Get that $1,000, put it somewhere safe in your savings account, and keep in mind what the word emergency means. Okay? Emergency doesn't mean I haven't had Taco Bell in 2 weeks. Emergency doesn't mean, oh, there's a sale. Emergency means, oh crap, if I don't get this thing in my car fixed, I can't go to work. Like, that's what emergency means, okay? So it is only for those instances. Food, water, transportation, shelter, okay? Those are your basics that you always prioritize. Make sure that those are taken care of first, and then everything else can come. Outside of those, nothing else is an emergency, okay? So that's it. Baby step number 1 in the books. This is Personal Finance for Us. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.